guys, welcome. Come on in, get a seat, get cozy, grab a cup of coffee, whatever it is that you need to start your day with the daily grind. And by the way, those of you guys that have been here through this entire month, through 27 days, so we have 5 days left together and headed into that last stint, I guess, of our daily grind series, 31 days to change. I want you to think back to that goal that you had set on day one, like your 31-day goal. What was it? Maybe you had a couple of them. I know we set out our top 10 goals, but there should be one that you're like, really, really like, this has got to happen. What was it? State it in the comments. If it's like at the top of your mind and you've been writing it out every single day, you are on it, and you are on it on the path to change your life. Because when you start looking at your goals every single day, they don't go away. You don't forget about them. And then they don't resurface on January 1st like everybody else. And you go, oh crap. Staying with your goals every single day is what's going to make them come true. So let's self-assess. This is something that I have gotten really, really good at. I love to self-assess. I love to look back on the goals that I set at the beginning of the month. And at about this point in the month, on the 27th, I go, okay, how close am I to making this happen? Am I on pace to making this happen? And I want to ask you a couple questions. So obviously your 31-day goal, don't be shy, comment it in the comments, share in the chat if you're on live, but I want you to ask yourself these couple of questions. You know, who is this goal for? More than anything. Is it, and it's okay, by the way, if it's for you, that is 100% okay. I actually hope that that's the answer. But it can also be for your family, your spouse, your children. Like, who does this goal affect? And chances are, let's say it's something as simple as I want to lose 5 to 10 pounds this month, or I want to start my fitness journey, or I want to make this amount of money in my business, and I want to acquire this many customers, or I want to gain my social media following to be this much so that my business can grow, whatever it is. Who does that affect? And chances are it affects a little bit more than just you, and probably the ones that you love most, even down to, you know, your family and your parents, and being able to do things and afford things for them. I have a big smile right now because I'm sending my parents, you know, where I went for my staycation video. My mom watched that video, and if she's watching, I love you, Mom. She said, I want to go there for Dad's birthday. And I said, no problem, it's done. And I booked it. And I could have never, ever, ever in my wildest dreams thought that I could afford to do something like that for my parents, the people. And this is what I told my mom. She said, no, you're not paying that for us. I said, you birthed me and you dealt with all my crap as a teenager. I'm paying this for you. But I could have never thought that I would be able to afford something so frivolous for my parents. So all of this, and that is because of my business. So all of this that you're growing towards and that you have goals to do, it will spread way further than you. So I have a question for you. Are you okay in, let's say, 3 months from now, or let's just call it the end of this year, and then maybe this time next year? And then what about 2 years from now and 5 years from now? Are you okay with not having those things? Maybe just starting with this goal that you set right now. Are you okay not achieving that? Are you okay, and this is the hard question, are you okay letting yourself down? Are you okay with a year from now being like, I still have not done this? How do you feel about that? That's all I'm asking. It's not a trick question, but how does that feel inside? Are you okay with letting yourself down? Now, most of us will actually let ourselves down before we let the ones that we love most down. So when you're thinking about the people that you love most, it can be, like me, it can be your parents, it can be your spouse, it can be your children, it can be your fur baby. Like, I know that my freedom, with all the work that I put in the beginning of my business, I knew that that would lead to me being able to stay home with future children. I never thought that there would be a fur baby included, but I am dang proud that my dog does not have to go in a crate for 9 to 5 or whatever amounts of hours that a dog would have to do that, or that I have to rush home just to let him out and then put him back in the crate. Like, he has the most beautiful life. I don't know where he is right now, but he has the most beautiful life. He's probably chilling in his beanbag. And that affects all the people and the fur baby creatures that I love the most. So are you okay letting those people down? Whether it be a month from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, are you okay with letting yourself down, your future self down, the ones that you love most down? And the answer to you is, you know, if chances are you're not okay with it, and it probably rips out your soul a little bit. But if you are saying yes to your boss, to your professors, to any distractions, to Netflix, to anything else, You are basically every single day making an active choice that you are okay letting yourself down, your future self down, and the ones that you love most down. And a year from now, you might have to explain that, well, I always think about this example. We couldn't get you the bicycle for Christmas because of XYZ, when in reality, the reason was a year ago, I didn't make an active choice to go after the stuff that I really wanted to do. Everything is within your control. And that's all I want you to know today is every single day you are making a choice and a decision to let your future self down, let the ones that you love most down, or make them damn freaking proud. And I think about that stuff every single day. And that's why I self-assess. I check myself on the goals that I set and if I'm on pace to hit them. And that's what I want you to do. And just actively understand, who are you saying yes to instead of your family, instead of yourself? Who are you always saying yes to? And for me, in the beginning of my business, it was my professors. I would pull all-nighters for the professors in university, but I wouldn't do it for my own business. And that was a gut check moment for me. Like, don't I want my future self to be proud? So that was a shift that I made. Boss, any distractions, any family events, anything that wasn't moving the needle forward in my internal vibration of happiness or my bank account, then I didn't do it. And I urge you to think the same way, because you only have so many days left in, and I know it might sound morbid, but we only have so many days on this planet. Stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Stop doing stuff that doesn't make you happy. Stop doing the things that your future self will not thank you for. So I know that today was a big gut check, but we're heading into the final days of this, and I wanted you to be able to self-assess. So cheers to you. Cheers to your future. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, dudes.
Let's go.